Population addicted. The kids are calling it deathmatching. Bloody battle to the death, as the name implies. Together, we're going to participate in this ritual ourselves to see if there's any merits to the main points against deathmatching. Whilst we're doing it, I'll be risking the rest of my bank because everybody knows that no YouTube video is complete without some kind of monetary loss. We've all seen Mr. Beast. I can explain deathmatching to you very, very easily. It's gambling. It's just gambling. You find another guy, or a woman, probably a guy, you agree that you're going to wear the same gear, and you're going to fight each other without healing and just let RNG take care of the rest. It's the equivalent of playing Connect 4 with someone, but all of your moves are randomized. Let's do a couple so that you can understand the picture a little bit more, and no, I'm not talking about polyamory.
Alright, we're going to kick things off here, going straight for 150 mil, boys. Okay. Are we in kill range? Probably not. Okay. Oh, that 49 could be big, could be big. Oh, he might. Come on, let's just end him. Just end him. In the bag. Oh, it's in the bag. It's in the bag. Okay. 150 mil up, guys. How far can we take this? Oh. Could it be the one? Don't good fight me, you little bastard. You know exactly what you're doing. Hit a 29. Just do it. Oh, let's go for a little underarm. I think it's too cheeky. I think he'll hit the 45 on us. Oh, it wasn't cheeky enough. Go for a chop. Chop's not cheeky. Chop's not cheeky, brother. Oh, okay, fine, fine.
Okay, I know what you might be thinking. How could anyone get addicted to betting virtual gold from a 20-year-old point-and-click adventure game? It just doesn't make any sense. And it's a fair assumption to make, but I think it's grossly underestimating the value of RuneScape Gold, both in the traditional market and also in the players' hearts. How RuneScape Gold has a better trading value than some actual countries. For all intensive purposes, it is its own currency. It has a real value attached to it. How people in Venezuela are getting brought out of poverty just from playing RuneScape. Imagine that. Some little friggin' little Venezuelan kid, dude, botting, gets to buy his mum a lobster. I don't think it's that glamorous, but kind of crazy. Kind of crazy.
Oh, and it's 2 HP. Yeah, you can't write this shit, dude. Oh my god, okay. 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 Oh my god. Oh my god, that is completely savage. Okay, fair enough. Okay. One shot 39 will be funny. Okay, fair enough. I'm dead. No chance. Thank you. 98! Ah, you little... I'm taking this shit. How much is this? I want it. Just lost 149 mil, but what did I make off that? 81k. Not bad, honestly. He's got this. I can tell, dude. He's more confident. He's more fashionable. He's the better guy. I can just feel it. I can feel it. Oh, the 49. It's not good, though. No, good. Not good hitting a 49 there, trust me. Oh, that's not good. Don't do it. It's going to be so sad. Oh, don't do it. Don't you fucking dare. You can't. He can. He can. There's just no way. I'm actually so upset. This is what we like to call in the deathmatching community getting absolutely shafted. People deathmatch in a wide variation of gear choices, but the most common is definitely Darox, a set of armor that increases your max hit the lower your health, leading to some of the bullshit that you just witnessed. It's funny to me that people naturally gathered towards Darok. It's like the perfect addictive garnish for your deathmatch, you know? With any other armor, when you get low and your opponent's not, like, most of the time it's over. Whereas with Darox, you always have a chance to bring it back, leaving you with this suspended amount of hope. And hope is a wonderful thing to be addicted to. And trust me, a lot of people are addicted to deathmatching. Not me though. I just do it for the video. It's just for the video. Oh my god, it's so fucking played out, dude. It's so played out. It's so scripted. Alright, boys. This is the one. We need this. We really need this. Oh, the 52? Can it just be a big cleanup? Oh no, he's gonna murder me. He's gonna murder me. Oh, why didn't I think of it? Wow, 2 hits. A 2-hit script. Oh my god, it's not. Oh, okay, that's good. That's good. We lost 2 in a row, but now we've got double claw.
There are different sets people use depending on how much they want to risk. From what I can gather, the usual trajectory goes around here and will continue going up until gold has completely lost all value to you because your perspective has changed, and also just because you lost it all. If you're not aware, virtually all forms of gambling are a zero-sum game, and deathmatching is no different. I've heard some people try and argue that it's not gambling because it takes place in a video game, which is obviously a really, really silly argument, and I'm not even going to be addressing it. If you think that, watch Deal or No Deal reruns until you pass out. Like usual. Normal Saturday. So let's talk about all of the ways that deathmatching compares to traditional casino gambling to see if there's any resemblance in there. You risk something of a specified value to gain more of it based on a random chance that cannot be determined by skill. I know some people will argue first hit, but even that is mostly determined by PID anyway, so I'm going to throw that down to randomness as well. You know, opening your key is your reward screen. The numbers that you hit on people are essentially just cards or fruits on a slot machine, with your brain just desperate to see that big number. Here is the chips that you use to stake, and real world trading is your deposit option. And game or not, real dopamine is being sent to your brain when you win, the same dopamine that's being sent to you when you win on a slot machine.
Oh my god, someone call the ambulance. Holy shit, we need an ambulance here. Stat, that was absolutely insane. That was deranged. He's gonna put double up, I can tell. I can just feel it. Oh, I knew it. We've got to call him, haven't we? We've got to call that. We've got to call that. Ooh, big 43. Big 35, he's gonna hit big, I can tell. Oh, oh my god. He just went down. Oh my lord. That's so savage, dude. Oh no. Oh
no. It's an interesting dynamic, you know? With casino gambling, you don't take any money off anyone directly. You're not taking money off your dealer. Sure, you're taking money off the casino, but who gives a shit about that, because fuck casinos. But this is different. If you win 8 in a row on someone, you're taking money directly off them, and they're going to be saying all kinds of stuff to try and make you feel bad.
no. Don't say that. You're going to make me lose. Oh my god. Don't do it. Don't end me. Oh my god, I ended him. What is my... He's so right. What is my RNG? It is insane. Okay, let's see what it's got. What you got for me? Put it up. 500 mil. Oh, I knew it was going to do it. I knew it was going to do it. Everyone, you always have to ask yourself this question, guys. Are you going to pick up your balls from the back of the cupboard and get them back on? Or are you going to continue living ballless? And I think we all know what we've got to do. It's a video about deathmatching, and it wouldn't be a video about deathmatching without making some ridiculous choices. So let's dive right on into this and just see what happens. But oh, I don't like the look of that. I don't like the look of it. So okay. Oh, that feels so bad, man. That feels so bad.
I spent a fair bit of time deathmatching now, so I think I've gotten to know the clientele around here quite well. First, you've got the no-arm guys that just run around begging for money. I think these might actually be children, because obviously if you run out of money as an adult, you're just buying more. Next is the newbie. He doesn't know the rules of engagement. He's a bit skittish. He's always trading you to make sure you've got your brim ring. He sometimes forgets his brim ring. He doesn't know the rules. It's a hard time for him. He's getting scammed everywhere he goes. No one can trust him because they don't recognize his name. The standers are weird because they just stand in the high-risk worlds with their gear on, but they never fight anyone. And if you ask them to fight, they either say no or ignore you. Like they're some kind of North Korean prop or something. It's hard to talk about deathmatching without talking about clienters. Clienters are essentially scumbags, complete scumbags, who use cheats in the game to get an advantage over other players. So the usual cheat they will use is an application that allows them to perform multiple actions with one click, allowing them to switch like 9 different pieces of armor and weapons with the click of one button. It's the equivalent of playing chess with someone who can move 2 pieces at the same time. Without a doubt, deathmatching made clienting more popular because it just created more money to be made from doing it. I mean, with these cheats, in some situations, even if you're the best PKer in the world, escaping death is impossible. These guys are like the light version of the clienters. You see, they do the same thing, but they don't use cheats. I think deathmatchers get just as annoyed at these guys, but you know, the way I say it, we're going into a dangerous area, and who am I gonna be to stop someone from trying to murder me? I'd murder me if I knew someone of my skill level was going into a dangerous area with the amount I was risking. I'd be all over that shit, dude. I'd be going in hard. You've got the upper. This guy will try and increase the stake every time you lose, just without exception. The counterpart to this is the aggressive upper. He will try and up the stake every time he loses, but if you decline, he will just start emotionally manipulating you and talking about how much money he's won off you. He's an aggressive guy, and he's gonna get what he wants. You don't give these guys what they want. You say, not for me, I'm going to use your money to buy loads of bronze, and I'm going to paint Varrock bronze. You say that. Don't say that, that's fucking dumb. You got the pushy people. These guys made me like 20% more feminist. I'm not even fucking joking. These are the guys who will ask you to fight, and you'll say no, and then they'll ask you again, and you'll say no, and then you'll ask them again, and you'll say no, and they'll ask you again, and you'll say, dude, what the frig is going on with you? Can you please leave me alone, you friggin' psychopath? They can't take no for an answer, okay? You're dancing with them, you better believe it. I usually just tell them I have a boyfriend already. They find it quite hard to type. I think a lot of people think this is because they're foreign, but that they don't understand it's just because of all the drool clogging up their keyboard, it's sticking it down, you know? The ghoster. This guy's probably the smartest one of them all. You know, he'll win 3 in a row, and all of a sudden, just like that, he's disappeared. No sign of him. Not even a trace. And no bye. The only goodbye was the Irish goodbye. And then just like that, an hour later, he's back, and he wants to DM again. You do another one, he wins, and poof! He's gone again. He's disappeared. Like little Casper. They're really hard to predict, and somehow they always know the best time to quit. The unicorn is basically unheard of in the world of deathmatching. This is someone that will just DM with you. They won't try and scam you. They won't say any weird stuff to you. They won't try and get money out of you. They'll just DM with you, and if you don't want to do more, that's fine. If you want to do more, that's cool. They're just a very chill dude, and there's so not many of them out there, guys. There's really not.
If you're gonna DM, acceptance is the best thing here. You need to accept that you're doomed. You're always doomed. You're always doomed to end up right back where you started, and we're about to experience that in full fashion right now with this fella here. 415 mil on the line, plus the sets. Let's do this. Good luck. Okay, whatever. 59's good. He's not. Then he hits big here. Oh, I can tell. I can feel it. I can feel it coming. Feel a big hit. Coming to just crush all my dreams. You ready? 42. Right now. He'll hit. Oh my god. Okay. Don't hit the 94. Please don't hit the 94. Oh, we actually did it. We actually pulled it back. I thought it was so over. Thought the dream was dead. $84 to 77. He just has the upper hand. I can tell. I can just tell. He knows me. He knows how to break me down. 54 is a bit of hope. Maybe too much hope though. Then he one-bangs me, right? Is that the play? Are you gonna make me feel bad today? Just end him. Yeah, I knew it was. Little pit swap into a one-bang. It's just so crazy, dude.
So how do people specifically end up getting addicted to this? What are the systems in play that's screwing up their brains so much? Well, how do you get addicted to real gambling? You win enough money that GP has a completely deflated value of what it's actually worth. What used to be 1 mil is now 100 mil to you in your newfound perspective. And then the more that you accumulate and win, the more drastic effect this has. And it makes sense, right? I mean, you've got to think about it from the Deathmatcher's perspective. He just made 2 bill in 4 hours. If you were to try and make that playing RuneScape, you know, in a traditional way, that's going to take you hundreds of hours, if not thousands, depending on how committed to the cause you are. Obviously, this perspective is massively flawed, but we'll talk about that later. Oh, no, we'll talk about that. Wait, we won't talk about that later. We'll talk about that now. Let's talk about that now. You see, many people assume that deathmatching is a complete 50-50 down the middle split, assuming you have the same stats. Because the act of the deathmatch kind of is, right? But what you need to understand is that the Grand Exchange puts a 1% tax on anything you sell. Now, 1% doesn't sound like a lot when you're winning hundreds and hundreds of mil, but after a certain amount of time, that's going to start to add up. You know, the more you're selling, the more little cut that's taking into your profits. And if you're working with something with a 50-50 split, but 1% is being taken, you're no longer in a 50-50 split. And if there's one thing that's completely guaranteed with statistics, is that you cannot outrun them. You can't outrun the statistics. The only way to beat the game is to stop playing. The longer that you play, the more likely it just becomes that you're going to lose all of your money. And it's inevitable. It has to happen. It's designed that way. It's designed that way. And this is exactly how it works in traditional casino games. Why do you think there's a 0 on the roulette wheel? Why do you think that in blackjack the dealer has to wait for you to go first before making their decision? Because it gives them these slight odds, and all they need is these slight odds to get your money.
Nice. What? I think the plan here is 2 bill or bust. So it's all or nothing. We either get to 2 bill and we stop, or we hit nothing and we go home a loser. It's looking more like it's going to be loser. Holy smoke, to the wire, man. That's crazy. That is wild. I wasn't recording my mic when I recorded this footage, but what do you even say about this, man? It's just horrible. It hurts to look at, honestly. Oh. Yeah, I didn't have a good feeling about that. Oh, we're down bad, boys. Holy smokes, dude. 7 mil. That's not bad.
Okay, so why would you want to ban deathmatching? I mean, let's just be blunt about it. We're all friends here. The deathmatching community is made up of, at best, degenerate gamblers, and at worst, outright malicious parties. See, there's a lot of clans involved in deathmatching, because there's money to be made. These clans will take a percentage of your stake to guarantee the safety that you won't get scammed. Obviously, they don't usually actually guarantee that, and also tend to operate in the usual internet shady guy-like way, where, you know, doxing and hacking and scamming and DDoSing and all that good stuff that we've grown to know and love growing up on the internet.
When I started to realize, like, all the sketch shit that happens and all that dog shit, I don't want to involve myself in that.
It would help combat bots and real-world trading. Now, I'm going to make the argument here that most people who deathmatch also real-world trade. I'm pretty certain on that. I don't have, you know, any stats or figures to back up that statement. I haven't got an Excel sheet with pivot tables and all that doodah that all the kids love these days. But I will say there's been a lot of death matches I've had where, you know, I've been deathmatching with someone. They get cleaned, out of money, gotta go. All of a sudden they hop into a free-to-play world. You know, they come back and they've got 300 mil. It's like, Where'd you get that 300 mil, buddy? Did you hop to free-to-play world, kill that free-to-play boss that drops that big item, and quickly get back over here? Or did you meet a little guy, have a little trade with him, and I don't know, I'm just saying, just putting it out there. I think the strongest argument, personally, for me, is that it would bring more people back to PvP. You know, I would love to see PvP flourishing, and right now it's just not. It's just not. But if deathmatching was banned somehow, then people would have to come back to PvP. There wouldn't be a way to make that quick buck anymore without fighting someone. I feel like it's also in Jagex's best interest to stop it themselves, because the percentage of people that must be quitting the game because of deathmatching, again, I don't really know, but I would imagine it's fairly high. The big question is how they would go about enforcing this if they did decide to do it. Sure, you can ban clans, which is definitely going to help clamp it down, but what are you meant to do about specific actions, you know? Like, you ban anyone that doesn't eat food in a fight, you know, what's going to happen to skill specs? What poor old skill specs, he'll lose his account. Come on.
Not a bad start. Not a bad start. Oof. I feel like the dream's dying here a little. Oh, the dream is dying here a little bit, guys. Well, this is it. Last one. Can we pull it off? If we can, we get back to 820 mil. If not, we go down to 20 mil, which is basically 0 mil, let's be honest. After you've had that much money, that's all it is. Oh, I don't know, dudes. This guy is like my kryptonite. I don't think I've ever beaten him. I think he's like 6-0 on me. Come on. It's over. Oh, it is actually over. I was saying it to try and get... I was trying to get the gods on my side. You know what I mean? You know, when you're like, it's over. But like you're secretly like, maybe if I say that, the divine being that decides everything will be like, I'm going to prove this guy wrong. I think it's safe to say that my hypothesis here has been proven very much correct.
You know, it's hard for me to say one way or another whether it should be banned. On one hand, I love the idea of RuneScape going back to its Wild West days where everything's okay, luring, scamming, abusing people, whatever it might be. You know, I have a very fond memories of just that complete lawless wasteland, and it taught me a lot about people, you know, it taught me a lot. And then on the other hand, that's now considerably lighter because I don't have all of that money that I once had, I think they should remove it completely and just nip it in the bud. All 10 words to see you out. Pineapple, pizza, protege, dramba, cambala, siminimina, trambididi, comba, trampled, tree, cool, spun. Goodbye.